guys, welcome back to Reality with Riss. Today we're going to be doing another try on of one of my favorite brands, Ilus. And honestly, I work with them all the time and the owner tells me the way to say it, and I don't know why it cannot stick in my brain. It's either Ilus or Ilus, but I want to say it's Ilus. I love you, Dari, but I swear I forget how to say it every time. I think it's Ilus. Anyways, that aside, they came out with their new bonded collection, which I modeled, and I messaged her and I was like, girl, please send me this collection so I can do a try on haul because it's so good and I just love the color. Everything is so snatching and cinching. And then they also were super generous to send me some bags and some additional little fun pieces. So we're gonna do a try on haul. I'm gonna show you guys, and then I'm gonna put all the information and my sizing down below. But just for reference for sizing, I do wear a size medium in everything. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first up we have the bonded Y bra. I'm gonna show you guys why it's called the Y. You see the back in the shape of a Y. So I love her. She's got built-in bra made in, clearly it's a bra. It's got the built-in pads, and then it has this real nice chunk of a band on the bottom. I absolutely love this bra because I do like how thick it is down here, because if not, you have a lot more stomach out if you're just wearing a regular bra. And I feel like this one gives you a little bit more coverage, so you just don't feel as exposed if you're like running around and not in the gym. And then these pants are called the bonded dual tone leggings. I'm assuming the dual tone means because it has this little white strap at the top. I absolutely love this bonded collection. She has it in black and this oatmeal color. And I love it because it gives me 2000s vibes. It reminds me of how my mom used to dress. So when my mom would wear sporty clothes, they always had this little white lining like this. She used to have like a little dress and a little skirt, and it always had this white lining, and I just think it's very throwback and adorable at the same time. I feel like it makes the look a little bit elevated. It just gives it something more than just regular leggings and a bra. But yeah, these leggings are their oatmeal color. They don't have a scrunch, but they do have a seam in between the cheeks, and the waistband is in a V shape in the back. I absolutely love these, and the top is very, very cinching. Like, actually, I busted a few seams when I was pulling it up. Like, if you're curvy, you know when you're putting on something and you hear a little snap, snap, snap. That's what was happening. But I like that because that's how you know this waistband is actually tight. So this little white is not even decorative. Like, it's actually an extra layer of compression, which we love. And then the waistband, I'll show you up close. Well, I'm a little too short. I'm on my tippy toes, but up here, the waistband is nice and thick, and then this gives you like an extra inch of coverage, which we love. And yeah, it doesn't show the cellulite. It's nice and thick, and these leggings are not moving, so they're definitely squat proof. This is very thick material. This is really, really good quality. Like, you're not gonna put this on and feel like it's cheap by any means. I'll put the pieces up here on the screen so you can see them. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys all the pieces from the bonded collection, and then I'm gonna show you guys these additional pieces as well. All right, so this collection, I told you guys, like, I begged her to send me this collection because it's that good. Like, I need the girls to know that you need this collection, if anything, because for one, it's unique. I feel like it's giving elevated, it's giving like Pilates princess. This is the bonded halter bra. If you watch my try on hauls, you know I love halters because I do have a big back tattoo, so I think it's pretty that my back tattoo gets her moment. Yeah, we love a halter situation, and yeah, I just think this is like the perfect going out, running errands outfit, still looking pretty, still looking put together. It's clearly meant for the gym, so you can definitely work out in this. You can do your Pilates, but I just love it. It's not like a sweat wicking material, it's more of like a Yoga Luxe style material. It's nice and thick. This one does have the built-in pads, and they're actually very nice. Sometimes the pads that they put in these are a little janky, but this one's really nice. And it does have a built-in bra, so you can see the built-in bra here with the pads. So the girls are sitting right and tight. This is not cheaply made. This is not loose. It's perfect. There's no wrinkles on the sides. Like, when you pull it up, everything sits exactly where it needs to be. I feel like this brand always does attention to detail, and I really, really appreciate that. As someone who tries on a lot of brands, you start to find little things that you could nitpick, or else they all seem similar. But if you find the little details, it makes a large difference. And so when I always can tell when a brand is made by a woman and designed by a woman, because they just know. So yeah, this is the bonded halter bra, and then I have the same leggings on. Now I'm going to show you guys different leggings and 2 different tops, a part of this same collection. I cannot say enough amazing things about this bonded collection. I will now be living in this collection. I really hyperfixate on different activewear, and normally it's like after I do a try on haul and then I wear that piece obsessively. This 2-piece number I will be wearing obsessively. The tank top is long enough that you can pull it down and this looks like it's a bodysuit, or you can hike it up a little bit to have, like, you know, your little tiny inch of tummy showing. I kind of like that, so you know it's 2 different pieces. The bottoms, these are the reveal fold over leggings. Oh my god, perfection, perfection. Okay, the bottoms are flare, you see that, nice and flared. They sit perfectly. They're not like too bell-bottomy. They touch the floor, and I'm like 5'10" and a half. These touch the floor, and the fold over is perfect. Like, this girl does not miss. Like, I promise you, she does not miss on her collections, and I feel like they just keep getting better and better with time. She's like really honing her craft. The fold over is super cinching, very tight. I even saw pregnant girls wearing it up, like, you know, fully pulled up on their belly. Love that. I will also be doing that. I'm not pregnant, but when I am. But yeah, the fold over is really, really nice. It does say the brand name on the fold over, but she does it monochromatic, so you can barely even see it, which we love. No one likes big logos. Yeah, same material. Everything is very cinching. I feel like this is extremely flattering. And then we do have the white lining here. The pants don't have any white trim on them. They're just the oatmeal color. This outfit, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I give this a 12 out of 10. 12 being the highest we can go. I am obsessed with this, and I love that it's actually long enough on me. I never can get yoga pants that are actually long enough. So 10 out of 10. Actually, let me check. Oh yeah, these are a medium. For a second I thought I might have sized up to a large for length, but they're a medium and they still hit the floor. So 10 out of 10, you need this. And she also has it in black, which I feel like the black is also iconic with the white lining. It's definitely giving that throwback 2000s style of athleisure. All right, up next we have the bonded short sleeve tee, and it's hard to tell because the bottoms, let me pull the bottoms down so you can kind of get a better sense. If you see, the bottom of the shirt is like a U shape, which we love, so I feel like it gives the hips their moment to be out, because if you have wide hips and the shirt is like really long on the sides, I feel like sometimes it can be a little bit annoying, but you still want the shirt to be long in the front. Because if you have wide hips, it's gonna make the shirt ride up. So by making the sides a little bit shorter naturally, I feel like it helps like work with your body shape rather than like working against your body shape. I feel like if you have a pear-shaped body, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I love this shirt. I feel like it's very high quality. This shirt is something that I would wear running errands. I'd wear it with jean shorts, wear it with leggings. Really, it's very, very versatile, but you can definitely work out in it, and then you can do leisurely things. That's why it's athleisure. Anyways, I'm over explaining myself. You guys get the point. It does have boning right here. It's like a stitch. I wouldn't say it's boning. I'm looking in the mirror behind the camera, so if my face is like up here, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so it does have a stitch from here, and it helps to create like an hourglass shape. We love her. And I'm not wearing a bra with this either, and it looks perfect. So it's definitely not see-through, it's not sheer, and it is tight enough that it does give a little bit of support for the girls. And yeah, the back is pretty self-explanatory. It's double stitched right here on the sides. And then it's nice and short on the shoulders. You can see better. All right, up next we have the star of the show, the fundamental bodysuit. This bodysuit is one of one. I've never seen anything like this, and I've worn a lot of bodysuits. Every time a brand wants to work with me, they're like, we'd have something great for you, and they send me a bodysuit, and I'm like, is this about my body or is this about the bodysuit? Anyways, this bodysuit specifically has double lining in the front. So from here all the way to the front at your bikini line before the legs start is double lined with like this very cinching, flattering fabric. So on the side, I swear it like reduces your stomach, because normally like my stomach be bulging out, okay? From the front it looks really flat. From the side it bulges out a bit. And with this, it just like cinches it right up. I do have this in red and I have it in black. I absolutely love this bodysuit. And now I have it in the oatmeal color. She's perfect. This one has the most logo you'll see, and it just says Ilus right here, but I think it's perfect. She actually had a sample with the Ilus and one without, and me and the other models were like, no, you should put Ilus right here, like it looks good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. It does have the white lining on the straps. This one, it's very subliminal, but it's lined right here. On the other ones, this entire strap was white. So on this one, it's just like an inner lining that's white. Very small detail, but just to give you guys a full scope. In the back, it does have a stitch going all the way up the back. It's not a scrunch butt, but you can definitely work it on up there if that's what you prefer. And then the top has like this little crisscross situation going on. I will say the top, like this, is not my absolute favorite, but when you put it on, you can see that like it's meant for function. Functionally, it's perfect. The way it looks, I don't think is like the absolute best, but I also don't hate it, if that makes sense. It's different. I've never seen a back that kind of looks like that, but functionally it's amazing. And this does go all the way to my ankles, nice and tight to the ankles. And there's no extra bulging fabric right here. That's a big pet peeve I have with bodysuits, is that sometimes there's like a lot of extra fabric and it's just not flattering. I feel like she, again, nailed it with this one. So, the fundamental bodysuit. It's a staple piece. You need it in your wardrobe. So I went ahead and put the fold-over leggings back on to show you guys this top. The top, she's called the CINCH ALLURE Crossover Crop Top. This crop top was sold with a sports bra, so like in the picture you'll see that there's a sports bra underneath. I personally am part of the itty bitty titty committee, so I just wear it straight up like it is because it's tight enough that it supports my little bits that I got. I also have this in a dark blue and I absolutely love it, so I was super pumped when they sent it to me in this color. This color is so beautiful. It's like a pink and maroon because it's like this heather type, like kind of looks like static. That's what you would call it. So it's like a dark blue with like pink, so it comes out looking like purple. But yeah, it does have like this V shape in the front and it goes lower on the sides. And then in the front, I love how unique the front is cut. So if you had boobs, this would be like even more dramatic like that. I just don't really have all that. Maybe if I wore a bra, it'd be better. But I just think the way it's cut in the front is super flattering. And then it's very, very cinching in the arms, which if you're someone that's like not in love with your arms, you love a good long sleeve, especially when it's nice and tight. And then it does have really good thumb holes. The thumb holes are nice and big, so they're not gonna like pull on your thumbs and hurt. And then the sleeves actually go pretty low on your fingers, and then you can kind of like bunch it up if you want like this. So it's perfect for lifting. Actually, it's perfect for lifting because it does cover the pads of your hands, so if you don't want to get calluses, boom, she thought of everything. And then the back is pretty self-explanatory. This top I know has been on the website for quite some time, so it's probably on sale as we speak. But yeah, can't say enough good things about this top. I now have it in 2 colors. I wear it all the time. I love her. So if you watched my last try-on haul with Ilus, I already said that I am absolutely obsessed with this confidence jacket. She does have it in full length and a crop. The crop isn't like extremely cropped, it's just something that's like just gonna meet your legging line. I went ahead and got the full length in this, and I absolutely love it. It's very cinching, so it's hard to explain, but at the bottom of the, I wonder if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Okay, so at the bottom of the jacket, there's like this small row or like line. I'm not explaining it well, you guys, but there's this small stitch at the bottom, like a waistband, essentially, okay? So it's this thick, I'd say 2 or 3 inches maybe, right here, and that is extra cinching. So when you pull the jacket down, at the bottom you can feel that it snaps in. That way it's staying down, okay? Because if you have an hourglass body shape, a lot of things that start on the width of your hips are going to slide up because your waist is so much smaller. So I feel like she's put that into consideration and added this extra waistband at the bottom. So everything from the brand collectively, like where you put it is where it stays. I work out in this stuff, it's not moving around. I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves with workout brands is when they're not made well, they move around and they shift all over your body, and like, you know, leggings are supposed to be here, but now they're riding down and your ass crack is out, or like now it's riding up and your whole stomach's out. Whatever the case is, that never happens with her, and I really can appreciate that as someone that wants to make sure everything is right and tight when we're in the gym. But anyways, let's get into the details. This does have thumb holes. We love that. It also has a locking zipper, so wherever you put the zipper, it's gonna stay. Like it's not gonna move. You have to actually like really work it down and work it up, because where it stops is where it's gonna stick. Right now I don't have a bra underneath it. Normally I would wear a bra underneath it, but I have definitely been in my more modest era as far as working out, and I've been wanting to be more covered up. So I've been getting these jackets in every color, and I absolutely love them. These jackets are extremely good quality. They're gonna last you years. Like this isn't a jacket that you're gonna have for like a year and it's gonna have like the little rolls on it or like be fading. This jacket will last you years, okay? So she's had these jackets and I've seen her in the jacket, and she's like, girl, this is 4 years old. And the color is perfect, like the dye and the fabric has maintained, everything is really nice. So again, her stuff is quality. I will definitely tell you that. You're not gonna be let down by the quality of any of these pieces. So yeah, and then she does have Ilus right here, very subliminal. It does have ribbing right here, like an extra stitch to create that hourglass. And the back is pretty self-explanatory. All right, and here we have the jacket in the blue color they have. I don't know the exact name on the website, but I'll put it up here for you. I am wearing a medium in this one. I can't say enough good things about this confidence jacket. It's named perfectly. It does give you a lot of confidence. I feel like if you're someone that doesn't want your midriff showing, if you're someone that feels a little bit better being a little bit more covered up as far as like your arms and your stomach goes, this jacket is gonna make you feel like an absolute bombshell, and it does give you a better shape. I know someone's gonna be like, that's just your shape, girl. But I've seen this on so many different body types and it is extremely flattering. So yeah, this one I pulled it down a little bit lower, so I have a tiny bit of cleavage. I mean, I'm not wearing a bra, so they're sitting pretty low, but again, you can adjust the zipper to be like as low and sexy as you want, or pulled up all the way to the neck if you want. Let's see what that looks like. She's ready for performance. We're ready to go run, but I don't run. We do sprints on the treadmill, that's about it. So I would wear it like here so I can breathe. But yeah, this is her, just a different color. You've already seen her. All right, and last but not least, before we get into the bags, we have the Unrivaled bodysuit. This bodysuit eats down, okay? I will say it's different in style given that it's a little bit higher up in the chest. So I feel like it's a bit more of like a performance bodysuit. This is actually a bodysuit that I would wear to like really work out, like do a HIIT workout, do, I don't know, running, shit like that, okay? Because it's a little bit higher, not even a lot, but I don't know, I feel like it looks a little bit more sporty on top. So I probably would wear this one more in the gym than like outside of the gym. But if you're not like me and you actually have big boobs, then this is gonna be perfect for you because you're gonna feel like safe and secure. So the details of this, it does have a built-in bra, right? No, it doesn't have like a built-in bra where there's like a little band underneath, but it does have the built-in cups, excuse me. So then it does have this stitching right here. And then on the side, it's like a nice wide stitch from here to here. It does have pockets on both sides, so you can fit your phone in there. And in the back is the moment, okay? So we have a stitch going up the booty cheeks. We also have a horizontal stitch here to separate like the bottom and the top. And then the back is beautifully twisted up here. The fabric actually does a twist, so it's really pretty. Creates a nice little open back. Show off those back gains. And then it does go to your ankles. So I got this one in blue. When I shot with them, I believe I shot in the black one. And yeah, this one, 10 out of 10, I feel like is definitely great for performance. And it's nice and thick, it's sweat wicking, holds everything in place. Yeah, can't say enough good things about her. There's no like bagginess or looseness. Everything is like sitting right, cinching in exactly where you want it. Yeah, love her. This one's not, oh my God, wait, it is. This one is also double lined in the front. So I was feeling it because right here is where like the lining ends. So from here up is that extra piece of fabric that makes it nice and cinching in the stomach. I feel like this brand always caters to the girls that have a little bit more weight on them, and it's always gonna make you feel confident. It's always gonna make you feel sucked in. It's gonna make you feel like everything is held together, nothing's popping out, and everything's flattering, because I don't like when athleisure brands don't really think about the heavier girl and they make cuts and designs that are just not for every body. But again, there's a brand for every body type, and I feel like this brand definitely caters to the girls that are a bit curvier. We have the little baby. I have this one in green and tan, and for me, I don't actually carry a bunch of stuff to the gym because I work out at a gym that already has like all the bands and the things there, so I don't really need to bring them with me. This one is perfect, and it does have a body strap. I haven't put it on yet, but it is a perfect crossbody strap. So normally when I'm walking to the gym, I put this on and it hangs like right here. We love her. I've had my eye on these big ones for quite some time, and I finally got them. I'm so excited. We have the green. These ones also come with straps. And then we have the pink. We love these totes. All right, again, Ilus, thank you so much for sending me these pieces. Thank you for allowing me to model with you. Thank you for working with me and trusting me with your vision. And yeah, I can't wait till our next try on haul together. And as far as you viewers watching, if you're interested in any of these pieces, I will link them all down below. And again, I am wearing a medium in everything. Yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you're here so you see my next try on haul so you can discover a new athleisure brand. But until the next one, I love you.